Hey guys, how's it going? And today we're actually at Niantic Labs going to evolve into a slaking because I've been gaining Slakoth candies over time and I've been running into random ones every now and then, mainly because every single night it's been partly cloudy weather here and there's just skitties and Slakoths everywhere. But I went hunting for some Slakoths and now we are at 188 candies. So I know I'm overdoing it on Slakoth candies in order to get slaking, but this one Slakoth that I caught is actually a Wonder Defense and Exceeds and is 791 in CP, so I'm hopefully going to get over 4,000, but it's kind of highly unlikely. But still, there's the chance, because that's some pretty high CP. And the thing is, we're at Niantic Labs right now. Turns out we needed an appointment to get in, so yeah, we couldn't go in. But we got Vigoroth for the Pokédex. I put on a Lucky Egg this time, so I will get the double XP from that. And 1,602 just for the Vigoroth. So let's evolve into Slaking because I bet the CP on this guy is going to be insane. Sad thing is though is that he basically doesn't have a quick move, but he does have a very powerful charge move. But there we go, Slaking for the Pokédex. Let's see. Okay, there he is going into the Pokédex. And a whopping 3,866 CP just on the evolution. Jesus. Let's power this guy up actually to 4,000 because we have enough candies anyways. Like, he's gaining a lot just right off the bat. Like, literally, he probably shouldn't be getting this much CP at once right now. But I'm going to be powering this guy up and he's about to reach 4,000. My first Pokemon that reached 4,000. Come on, one more power up. Let's do it. Come on. There we go. 4,027 CP. He's got Earthquake though, I'm probably gonna have to change that because that's not the optimal moveset, but still. Oh my gosh, and he's 91% in stats. Let's go into combat power, and now he's my #1 Pokemon, beating my 100% IV Tyranitar even. Jesus, okay, well, cool, we got another Pokédex Pokemon, and he's actually the best one we've gotten so far. Even on the evolution, he beat my Tyranitar by a ton just evolving, but let's go around some more because we're actually back down here at the pier and let's see what we can get. Alright, so we're right next to Ghirardelli's and we actually stumbled upon a Wailmer nest, and it's actually kind of funny because like just Wailmers are gigantic as it is. But I'm going to try to get as many candies before we go because actually my flight leaves pretty soon, so we better hurry this up. And we're getting as many candies as possible. Obviously we won't be getting enough for Wailord, but I think we might be able to get at least, maybe at the 1/4 mark, because he takes 400 candies to evolve and we are already at 60 candies. So it's probably not going to take much in order to get enough to at least get 1/4 to get to Wailmer, because it's going to take a very long time and a lot of Santa Monica trips. But actually, speaking of Wailmers, in my last video I actually didn't record this because I was actually at the Penny Arcade, and on my Twitter you could see the high scores I kept on getting because I'm addicted. I have a problem with Robotron 2082, but I got a Wailmer from a lure, which might be the Wailmer that I might evolve into Wailord because it's actually over 900 CP and actually has some pretty decent stats. So I'm gonna be 1,000. Okay, I'm still gonna Pineapple Berry this one, but jeez, 1,000. Okay, that's better than the last one that I was talking about. And I'm trying to run into as many Feebas as possible, but I haven't ran into a single one yet. They haven't been spawning, and it seems like they mostly spawn from incense, but I don't know. Okay, this one's only above average, but I'm gonna keep it anyways, just in case if that might be the one I evolve later. Well, now we got another Wailmer. They just keep on coming. All right, and we caught ourselves the final Wailmer. We're already at 80 candies. We stood here at 60 at first, and now we're at 80. This one's not likely, right? Yeah, not likely. So I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna just transfer this one, get as many candies. And as I said, there is one down that way and there's one down that way. So let's walk over here and see if we could run into another Wailmer and see, maybe it's hopefully better than the one that we caught right here, because 1,100 for just a regular Wailmer, that's insane. Two more Wailmers right here for 704 CP. But hopefully not good stats because the CP isn't too good. So I'll probably keep any that are 900 and above, but any that are like 251 like this are probably not worth my time trying to evolved, unless if it's 100%, then that's actually worth it. Although running into 100% Wailmers, kind of a bit absurd. 94 candies already. We're already about to reach that 100 mark. I think we're one more Wailmer. Oh, 10K. We're one more Wailmer to go. We're right next to water. So, yes, Feebass. I was like, we're right next to water, come on. 116, same as before. So wonder defense and exceeds, and we're at 64 candies. Jeez, we're doing super good with spawns right now, and we actually have 2 more 10K eggs that are not really close to hatching, so I'll probably not hatch them here, but still another Feebass. We have 64 candies now, so that means we're even closer to melodic. Okay, so you would not believe this. We are in the airport right now, so I gave up on the Wailmer nest after I caught everyone that was nearby because we were running out of time and we had to go here. But I got something insane from an egg. So it was another pseudo-wudo, and I was kind of mad. Like, I was like, oh jeez, it's another one of these. I wish it was a Feebass. And I checked its IVs. It is 100% with the Wonder HP attack, defense, and exceeds. So that's another 100% IV now, putting us at 11 or 12 out of all the hundreds that we have. I am freaking out right now, and I'm actually gonna power this guy up to max. Just because it's 100% IV, you can't get better than this. Okay, so we powered this guy up almost, yep, we powered him up to max now with 2,035. It took over 200 candies and ripped my Stardust like 150,000. But hey, that's another 100% in the group, and I will probably use it one day. Just for now, I'll be holding off on it, but maybe one day, because he might have some capability against some of the ones that are actually weak to rock types, and I might have to change his moveset, but hey, it's another 100. Alright, so our plane landed and we're back home from San Francisco, and we actually have a Wailmer park here. So 2 Wailmer parks in one day. This one's obviously not as good as the one in San Francisco, but still, I'm gonna be trying to get as many Wailmers as I can from this nest, just so we're a little bit closer to Wailord, just so maybe a few more Santa Monica trips, and then we'll get ourselves a Wailord, because he takes a ton of candies, and he's a lot more harder to find than Magikarp, besides the fact that we've ran into a ton of nests and they're just all over the place. But we're already at 108 candies. This one certainly caught my attention. I will transfer this one anyways though, because it's not super good. There seems to be some other spawns though, which I'm not too happy about. I really just want the Wailmers. This one's a little bit less than the last one with 497. Compared to the 500 of the other. I'm still trying to get shiny Snorons. I've been running into a few, and for some reason, still none have been shiny. I've caught in over 140 since the last shiny we've gotten, and still nothing. But still, I got one, so I'm fine if the event ends. I actually don't know when the event's going to end even, because it just seems to, they seem to say, coming in a few days, but then they just never really bring up when, so I'm kind of just sitting here wondering. I hope it stays longer, because I still want to try to get some more Snorons before, you know, they become ridiculously rare or something. And for the final catch of tonight, a 926 CP Wailmer right here. Nice, okay, so we caught it, and I've been going around trying to catch some, and we've been gaining in candies. We have 139 now, but this one's actually a Wonder Defense and Exceeds, I see. So I'm gonna keep this guy, he seems to be pretty decent. I did catch one that was 1,044 with above average and noticeably trending. I might delete him because actually that CP is not the best, but still, I'm gonna have to put that through an IV check just to make sure. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Getting Slacking in Pokemon Go, which is pretty crazy because he reached 4,000 CP just on the evolution. We couldn't make it into Niantic Labs mainly because we didn't have an appointment, and I'm not sure exactly how because I couldn't find their contact info. But next time, hopefully I can make an appointment with them. I don't know why, just to talk to them, give them some ideas. I don't know. I did actually have one good idea that I posted on Twitter, which I might bring up in a future episode, but I actually thought about it when getting the 100% IV Pseudo-Wudo this episode, which I think would be probably a good idea. It actually has to do with shiny charms. But thank you guys. If you haven't yet, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.